We're going to have our Goblin Curse and Rage ready. Goblin Curse and Rage onto the Zappies. And look at how many goblins are on the map. He has no bar barrel. He has no bar barrel. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, this deck is disgusting. Oh, what is up, gamers? It is Durkee here, and today we are going to be using one of the most diabolical decks that I have ever seen. And I know that's a bit of a bold claim, but just looking at this deck, you get it, right? 2.6 Elixir log bait deck with the Rage Elixir and Suspicious Bush. This deck is nasty. And in addition to being absolutely disgusting, this is also the highest rated Goblin Curse deck, so that's kind of cool. Essentially, you just want to bait your opponent into playing some sort of swarm card, then you hit them with the Goblin Curse, you hit them with the Rage, and their tower just evaporates. Now, obviously, there's a lot of nuance to it, and this is not the easiest deck to use, and there are certain matchups that are really bad, but the matchups that are good, they're good. And on top of having an incredibly fast cycle at 2.6 average elixir, this deck is also just a lot of fun to play. So I'm looking forward to cooking my opponents and getting lots of fun clips with this deck, but do not take my word for it because, as I always say, talk is cheap. So come along for the ride and I will make sure we pass out lots and lots of L's in today's video. Alright, into our first match of the video, playing, again, what I said is one of the most disgusting decks in the meta, and y'all are going to quickly see why this deck is pretty nasty. It'll, like, usually once or twice a game, you'll have one interaction that you're just like, damn, that's nasty. So he just used his log. We're going to go like this. It kind of makes me, it looks like 2.6. Yeah, okay, so we're going to be up against 2.6. Oh, no, he has Knight. Not 2.6, maybe a weird variant of 2.6 or a weird variant of Expo. So we're just going to chill here. Also worth noting that I'm running the Cannoneer Tower. Okay, yeah, so it is a variant of 2.6. We're just going to go ahead and eat a little bit of damage, but we're going to try and capitalize on a counter push. When you play this deck, you need to be prepared that you are going to take a little bit of damage here and there. We're going to rage this up, and hopefully that takes care of the Musketeer. Nope, just casual, 2 shots on the tower. I had a feeling he was going to play Skeletons. I mean, it was by far the best option that he had in hand. We're going to go like this, get ready for the Hog Rider. And the log is going to come down, so we're going to go gang like a little late because now they won't get clipped by the log. I guess 2 of them did, but it should still force out a response. And just like that, the Knight comes down. We're going to go Dark Goblin early because if he does go for a Hog, it's like we want to make sure that the Dark Goblin aids in the defense. You can go for Skeletons here to help, like, tank for the Dark Goblin for just a little bit longer. And you can see, yep, beautiful. At some point in the match, we will probably go for, like, a crazy Rage onto everything just to try and get as much damage as possible. Okay, so this is the play I really, really like. You have a Prince on one lane, and you can go double Goblin Barrel and, like, watch them kind of, like, struggle to defend both sides. So he missed the log on that side, but then there's also the other side. We can hit him with the Goblin Curse over here. Maybe take that Skeleton into a Goblin, and just like that, look at the Goblin, and the Dark Goblin. Ooh! Yeah, my man's shaking his head. That could have been a little better for us, honestly, but you're not going to hear me complain about that interaction. There's a chance he starts going for pre-logs on, like, the Goblin Gang or things like that, but it's just kind of like a risky play for him. He goes Musketeer in the back. That's fine. We're going to drop a Prince. He'll probably drop like a Knight or something, yeah, to protect this, which I totally understand. I'm going to go Rage here because I want this to be DPS down as quickly as possible. Okay. Maybe a log will come down from him. Really, really good protection of his troops there. That was incredibly well played. But we're going to be ready here. Okay, good Earthquake. We're going to go ahead and let that go. Then we're going to go for Skeletons and then log over here. Dark Goblins can help DPS all of this stuff down. There goes the Musketeer. Very, very good. The Suspicious Bush is really great at applying pressure in the opposite lane. Okay. Because it usually forces out a building or even worse. Okay. Let's go like this. Okay, get some Goblins down here, which is always nice. Gonna rage all of this up. Try and get some Prince damage onto the tower. Suspicious Bush in the opposite lane. And no building in cycle is very, very good for us. We're going to go Prince here because this clogs the lane, right? Like, he doesn't want to go, shouldn't go Hog into it because he's going to get punished. We're going to go like that. Hog Rider absolutely gets eviscerated. We're going to go Barrel over here because he wants to go log on the opposite side. And he has to pick which side, and he logs, and that's good game. It's all about being patient with this deck because you don't have a lot of direct sources of damage. So just trust that you're going to overwhelm them. If you defend well, you'll get them on the counter push. So easy first win. We'll see you in the next game. Alright, up here against this player, it looks like they might be running log bait. I've been waiting, to play against someone that gives our Goblin Curse value. Bait is really popular in the meta, which is one of the reasons that I feel like this deck is and could be really strong. No way we're going up against Hog Rider again. Oh my gosh. So probably some variant of Hog. And I have Rage ready for the skeletons. It's a good play. Yep. Just go like this. And Ice Golem last second? Yeah. Well played, well played, well played. So instead of Knight, this guy actually has Ice Golem. Peep the left side, peep the left side. Beautiful. Alright, so this is going to be a more traditional matchup. It's going to be 2.6 Hog Rider instead of whatever, 2.7 Hog Rider that like the previous guy was playing. He won't be ready for this Dark Goblin. I'm going to try and sneak it in behind the skeleton. Maybe panic, force out the log. Beautiful, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, let's go like this. Fireball might come down on defense. I feel like that's what I would do. Yep, he goes for the Fireball. We're going to go Sussy Bush here. Just apply a little bit of pressure. Maybe force out the cannon would be nice. He actually goes Evo Ice Spirit, which is mistimed. That's one of the reasons I really like this Suspicious Bush is the timing of it is actually really difficult. And he's going to eat that. He's going to eat all that damage. That's so much damage. My man's crazy for that. We're going to have skeletons ready here in case he chooses to go for a Hog Rider. And if he doesn't, we're just going to pressure with Dark Goblin opposite lane. I'm always trying to force out cards. And you can see, man, people, they just don't know how to defend this. They mess it up a lot of the times. Prince here is going to do a great job. Nice. He goes for a fail of a Prediction Fireball. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go Real Barrel in the back. Gang, have our Rage ready for Evo Skeletons. And just watch him try and defend this. Go on. Try. Try and defend it. Oh, I mistimed the Rage. Load. Oh my god, but look at how much damage they got. That's crazy. I do need to be careful though, because if he does defend perfectly, I won't be able to break through, so I just need to be mindful of that. Okay. I'm gonna try go for a Prince. I really want to clog this lane if I can. Okay, let's go Skeletons as well, and Dark Goblin, because we need to, like, mitigate the amount of damage that we take on this side. And we do, absolutely we do. That's perfect. We're going to tank for the Dark Goblin here. Nice, and now the Dark Goblin, cooking. Okay, Suspicious Bush is going to come down. We're going to go like this. And I'm actually going to Defensive Rage as well, just to make sure that we don't take any Hog hits on our tower. I'm going to go Barrel in the back. And then we're also going to go for a Goblin Curse in case he drops Skeletons. And now he can't really drop Skeletons. Oh, the Skeletons! Wait for it! The Skellies! Finally, we get a little bit of damage onto the tower, but not that much. Nice. We'll see if the log comes down here, but at this point, I don't think he can get enough damage in time, even if he goes for like a Prediction Fireball or anything. So, GG's to that Hog player. I mean, even if he took our tower, we could have just like Spell Cycled. So, another easy win against Hog. We'll see you in the next game. Up here against Ezo. Hoping to play against something other than a Hog Rider. Like, if this is a Hog Rider game, I probably won't even put it in the video because I don't like to have 3 games against the same deck archetype a lot of the times. Okay, so he just went Bar Barrel. We're going to try and spam him because usually if they run Bar Barrel, that's like one of their best counters. And you can see there, look at that Dark Goblin eaten. Okay, so if this is like a Royal Recruits deck, that is not good for your boy. I definitely struggle against like heavy spam decks, like light spam decks, like Mega Knight that have goblins and bats and stuff. We do very good against those decks, but not against like heavier spam decks because the Goblin Curse just doesn't get as much value. Okay, Spear Goblins are going to do a great job chipping away at the tower. And he just goes Monk. Can't say that I blame him. I'm going to try and cycle to my Evo Barrel as quickly as possible. Okay, Bar Barrel comes down from my opponent. And a weird Monk ability. I mean, not weird. I guess he's getting the Cannoneer damage, but no, not much other than that. Okay. I'm tempted to do something crazy here. Like if I go for Goblin Curse and then like a Rage. Maybe try and get some Goblins here to wreak havoc. We'll see. Okay. That one Goblin on the tower actually got a decent amount of damage, so that's okay. I mean, I only did it onto some Zappies, so I didn't expect too much. I'm going to go Bush here just to try and force out like a Tesla, right? This 2 Elixir card can force out up to 4 Elixir, and he just used his Bar Barrel, so hold up. No Bar Barrel in hand. We're going to go like this. This is going to create hella Skeletons. Look at the DPS and no Bar Barrel. No Bar Barrel. We're going to have our Goblin Curse and Rage ready. Goblin Curse and Rage onto the Zappies. And look at how many Goblins are on the map. He has no Bar Barrel. He has no Bar Barrel. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, this deck is disgusting. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, that was kind of like one of the clips I was looking for. So, no small spell, no problem. Well, for him, it's a problem. We'll hold that double. See you in the next game. Okay, into our next match of the video here. That last match was It was a little dirty. I feel like I need to go wash my hands after that. We're going to go Sussy Bush at the bridge here. Ooh, guards. Guards are actually like a card you don't really want to see because they're kind of spell proof. Like against the rage, against the goblin curse, they actually bode fairly well. So just not something that you like explicitly want to see. I'm going to go Prince into this. It looks like he's going RG, and he doesn't have guards or fishermen in hand. So he might go for a kite here. I actually don't really know what he's going to go for here. I'm going to go like this as well. Ah, Pekka. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't expecting Pekka with guards, and it's just a weird archetype. Okay, we're going to go to Dark Goblin low, probably force out a spell, and then we can go for like high skeletons or something. Or he might just let it go. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, he just lets it go. Okay, so Pekka, I feel like we should have like a decent matchup against Pekka because we have really decent sources of DPS in the Prince. Okay. I think we're going to eat a Ram Rider shot here. Maybe. Yeah. Less than ideal for me, but he doesn't have arrows in cycle. I'm going to try and block the Fisherman or maybe snipe it with like a Dark Goblin. Okay, let's go crazy here. Unfortunately, Bomber is just going to negate this. I was trying to be a little cheeky. Okay, we get a Prince charge, but this counter push finna be nasty. Yeah, Bomber there just negated my entire push, so that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're gonna go Skeletons just to try and keep my Dark Goblin alive for a little longer. And he does stay alive for a little longer, so that's good. So considering we were really aggressive with that push, it ended up being like okay for us. We'll see how he defends this. Arrow's probably on the right side, so if you peep the left side, he's going to eat an entire Goblin Barrel, and he eats the Goblin Gang on the right side. So not too bad. If he goes for an Evo Pekka Fisherman push, it'll be kind of dangerous for me, especially with the Bomber for the gang. Yeah, there's the Evo Pekka. We're just going to pressure opposite lane. Okay. Opposite lane, yeah. Can I defend this? Probably not. We'll try, though. And we're going to go gang down low here. Could go for arrows. I wouldn't blame him at all. Rage and Goblin Curse are the only chance I have here. Maybe. Emphasis on chance as well. Only chance that I have here. But, yeah, your boy is cooked. Okay, he used arrows, though, so let's try and go aggro here. We'll see. Rage up this Prince. Maybe get some good DPS. Yeah, not back to arrows, not back to arrows. Okay. Okay. It ain't wraps yet. It will be, but it ain't yet. It ain't yet. Nice. Don't wrap it up. Don't wrap it up yet. Don't wrap it up yet. We'll go Prince here. Just to DPS this down early. I might even go for like a 3 crown or something here. So let's go like this. Oh, hold up, hold up. Rage, Goblin Curse. Okay. Oh my god, the 3 crown? The 3 crown potential is crazy. And we're going to threaten this tower as well. Look how much damage we got on the 3 crown. He can't just ignore anything anymore. And that Dark Goblin's going crazy. Holy, he can't ignore anything anymore. Okay, let's go Barrel here. If he goes, something, he would have to defend. He can't just ignore this. Okay, he goes guards. Alright. Let's be mindful of our current tower situation. Of course. Suspicious Bush can't be ignored. Neither can Barrel Rage. Evil Skeletons are going crazy. I'm kind of just going nuts on the cards right now. Goblin Curse as well. And he's 3 crowned. Let's go, baby. Pekka's not at all like an easy matchup, especially with guards. So happy with how we played that. See you in the next match. Up here against David. Might be another Hog player. Please, please, I want to play someone other than a Hog Rider player. Alright, we're going to go like this. And we'll go Barrel in the safe spot. I might just go Goblin Curse here because I'm feeling dangerous. No other reason other than me feeling dangerous. And look at like that, we're going to get one little Goblin hit on the tower. It's all about celebrating your little victories when you can. Okay, it's going to be an untraditional Hog deck, if it is Hog. So sick of seeing Goblinstein, to be completely honest. Alright, we're going to go like this here. He might go Hog behind it, or he might go something else behind it. I'm going to go like this. Yeah, he does go Hog. Alright. That is a crap ton of elixir to spend. All for like one Hog Rider shot, I feel like. We're going to go... I'm actually not going to go for King Tower activation. Instead, I'm going to go for some pressure. And I'm really curious to see how he defends this. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at both lanes. Yeah, pretty aggressive. Pretty aggressive, pretty bad. I'm trying to see if he'll go like Skeletons. He'll probably just go Log. Okay, Firecracker. He's going to eat some damage. I'm satisfied with that interaction. That was really good for me. I don't think he'll go for a hog. It feels like it's an overextension with the current elixir situation. So we're going to go like this. And I would love to predict skeletons. We'll see. Okay, no, he doesn't. But that's okay. This is still good rage. Rage, Goblin Curse. Come on. Alright, well, the monster's dead, but I don't really expect anything else from that. At least if he goes hog, it's opposite of the lane where he has majority of his damage. So we'll see if he does that. And he does, and that's fine. We're going to go for a low Dark Goblin. King Tower activation definitely going to pay dividends here because we're only going to eat one shot. We're going to go barrel like this, and he's probably going to log on that side so we can go gang on the opposite. Oh, Goblin Curse, maybe? Oh. No, Goblin Curse didn't really do anything for us, but we did casually take their right side tower. So that's good for us. Okay, might go hog here. I think I'm going to block the Firecracker and then go for low skeletons because... if I did it, like, later, the Firecracker would have gotten too much value. Let's go Rage here. I thought he was going to go Skellies. He does not. That's all good, though. We're going to go Gang Surround. And Prince in the pocket here. Nice. Just a block like that Firecracker, you know what I mean? And just like that, tower down. Just like that, tower down. So my man has to take 2 towers here to have anything of substance to write home about. Alright, well, you can have 1 tower, sir, but nothing more. Let's go like this and clog the lane. Goblin Curse. Low Dark Goblin. My man's going for gold. I respect it. We're going to rage this up here. Maybe he'll get like a 3 crown or something. I don't know. Okay, this is kind of dicey, low-key. Goblin Curse, I choose you. GG's that Hog Rider player. Things got a little dicey at the end, but we were always in control. GG's, we'll see you in the next match. Up here against this player, Skizakios. We're going to give him the good luck, because they wished us the good luck. I don't really have a good hand for this, so I'm going to let it lock and then go Dark Goblin. Nothing else I played would have done like that good of a job, so I'm just going to let it go. Yeah, unfortunately. We're going to go Sussy Bush as well. Good job, Dark Goblin. Okay, so he's running Mortar. We actually have decent answers from Mortar, but none of them are really in cycle there. Okay. He might pop this ability prematurely. Okay, he actually does that. Let's, like, Rage instead and go Goblin Curse. And I wish I would have done Goblin Curse first, to be completely honest, but I think my man's cooked. Yeah. Good game. Yeah, I mean, it probably is a good game. I mean, he could still do some crazy stuff with the Mortar, but I wouldn't be surprised if he just gave up, because that's a really good matchup. Just looking at the bats, the skeletons, the swarms, our Curse and our Rage gets a ton of value, so that was nice. Okay, we're going to go Bush here. I just want to feel out if he actually gave up, because, you know, a good Mortar player can give you the work if they didn't actually give up. And I think he gave up. He would have definitely played a card by now. So that's going to be GG's to our opponent. I totally respect him giving up because that is a pretty bad matchup. So another easy win with goblins all over the tower. We'll see you in the next game. All right, up here against Milad. And they're running Dagger Duchess, which is actually pretty bad for us. But there are things that we can do in this matchup that can sort of tilt it into our favor. Prince kind of has to be our hero of this matchup because of the Dagger Duchess situation. Alright, Prince is going to get a really, really nice trade. And I just want to kind of feel out what his supports cards are. I mean, I'm sure he's going to play some Swarm. Okay, let's go Dark Goblin here. Actually doesn't play a Swarm, which... interesting. Oh, Prince, come on. Oh, Prince got a little dash there. That's amazing for us. Okay. So already off to a good start, besides the matchup not being that great. Okay. We have easy defense here. I'm going to try and force out, like, a spell of some sort, hopefully. Like a Rage. Oh, that was a misclick. That was a misclick. That was a misclick. That was a misclick. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, Prince, please. Okay, so I, like, fat-fingered that Goblin Gang. I did not mean to play it. So we're going to act like I played the Gang. I was hovering it because I was going to play it on the Pekka, but then I messed up. So up here against a Pekka player, I don't see a ton of people run Pekka Dagger Duchess. It's kind of unorthodox. Okay, we're just going to go Sussy Bush strictly to try and get a positive elixir trade. Wow. And this is actually a really good push from my opponent because I don't have like a tank in cycle. So maybe they know that and that's why they're doing this. Or maybe they're just being like really aggressive for other reasons. Okay, so like I said, no Prince in hand was an accident, and we actually eat a ton of damage for it, so well played to my opponent, punishing me for that. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. Let's see if he eats this, though. He's going to eat a good amount of it, and he has to defend the left side. So, I mean, he kind of just went all in as well, like that was pretty aggressive, and he's going to lose his tower for it, and most of his right side, so way to not panic there. I think the big takeaway from that interaction was when he was spamming me, right? Like, I wasn't just feeding cards into him. I waited, I let him get the damage. A lot of people would have just played their troops and then just lost their tower. You know, it's okay to be patient and wait, and then have a counter push. You know, in those situations, sometimes you just need to recognize, like, okay, I'm gonna take damage, but have confidence that you're gonna get more damage on the counter push. Okay, let's go like this. I was going to go skeletons. We're going to try and protect this Dark Goblin as best as we can. And again, kind of the situation I just talked about where I'm like, okay, I'm going to be confident in my defense. Okay, Dark Goblin down low here. Okay, beautiful. Once the wizard locks on, then we're going to go for a gang. Because like I said, he is kind of just spamming me at this moment in time. Cool, cool, cool. Really, really good defense. I mean, the defense in this deck is kind of difficult. It's a little tricky, so just being mindful of that. I'm just going to clog this lane with the Prince, and if worse comes to worse, we just take his tower. He's out of daggers on this side, so this tower is probably going to fall. So GG's against that Pekka player. Didn't panic at all. Really proud of how he handled that. So one more game. We'll see you in the next one. Okay, up here against Smog. Last match of the video. I've had a lot of fun with this deck. I really just wanted to show you, you know, that this deck existed. I feel like Goblin Curse was really big when it first came out and it kind of fell off the map. So if you're someone who's looking for something new, you're trying to spice things up, then this might be the deck for you. Okay, so my initial thought is Royal Giant or Balloon Cycle, just from the cards that have come down, and now I think it's Balloon Cycle. So we're going to be really aggressive because we are like kind of like maybe not up elixir, but we're in a good spot, and we're going to rage. Nice, and what a rage that proved to be, because we get the Dark Goblin onto the tower, and it's definitely going to be like Balloon Cycle, so we just need to be mindful. Make sure that we always have like some form of air card in hand, whether it's the Dark Goblin or the Goblin Gang, because those balloons are very scary. We're going to go like this. They might just go E-Spirit and Rage again. Ooh, we played it in the front. Really glad that we did. Ooh, I actually could have gone Goblin Curse on the skeletons, but wasn't quick enough, unfortunately. Okay. He's going to have to drop something on that. Like, if he goes skeleton... No, he doesn't have skeletons in cycle. He goes for, like, a misplaced Ice Golem, which is good for us. I mean, I think he has Balloon. I mean, I don't know for sure. It just kind of feels like it's a Balloon deck. Ooh, let's get rid of this Musketeer. He wasted it. He totally wasted it. We're going to go Rage as well. And I think we just win here. Because he just wasted all of those cards. Like, truly. And... That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, just well played. I mean, we knew where we were at with our elixir. We knew that we could be aggressive and get away with it, and that's what this deck is all about. Recognizing when is your time to go in, when it's time to be aggressive, and all of that. I'm going to go for a low gang here. Don't really want to take all this guard damage. He goes for a Rage of his own. Not a bad play. I respect it. Still have yet to see the win condition. I mean, I think that it's Balloon. Every card in this deck synergizes with like it being Balloon, but like I said, have yet to see it, so I'm sussed out. I don't know for certain what it's going to be. I do think he's going to go skeleton. No, he doesn't go skeletons. Okay, I was predicting skeletons, but that was not the case. We're going to go crazy here. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling aggressive. Okay. Go Dark Goblin, go. Okay, yeah, we just got destroyed. Is he just playing like a Musketeer cycle deck? Like, I don't know. I'm waiting for the balloon to drop, but it hasn't happened. So I don't know 100% what this deck is or what he's rocking with. Musketeer cycle would be crazy. I mean, it doesn't really make sense, but... Oh, God. Oh, geez, Rick. Oh, geez, Rick. Oh, geez, Rick. Oh, geez, Rick. Stay off of my tower. Okay, GG's to that guy. Super weird and unorthodox deck. Horrible, but we managed to edge out a win, and that's what it's about. Be adaptive, get those dubs. We're gonna hold it. I'll catch y'all in the outro. And that is going to do it for today's video. This is the deck one more time. In case you want to take a screenshot, I implore you to take a screenshot and give this deck a try. It's the end of the season. Do something new. Do something crazy. This deck, so fun, so cheesy, great against your friends. You know, do it in a low 1v1. People won't be ready for it. And the way that you can just take your opponent's tower with one Goblin Curse Rage is absolutely ridiculous. And it's a lot of fun. So I hope that y'all are enjoying the rest of your season, getting ready for next season. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate you watching today's video. It means the world to me. So thank you so much. And I really hope to see you in another YouTube video real soon. Peace.